What's up guys, it's the Devil's Town here. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at WavyJacob's dominant performance that led him to first place in the FNCS Week 1 Solo Invitational. Let's just jump right into it. Alright, as you can see, this is going to be game 1, and I'm only going to be VOD reviewing the games where he got significantly deeper into these games. Obviously, no need to review Dino Spawn, all that stuff. So pretty great performance. I believe he ended up having 41 kills. So again, a little bit more higher kill, and what I would expect, face cam even. Wow, a little bit surprising for Jacob. But it looks like, I believe he's going to drop agency and then W key. And then we're going to see how this first game plays out. Again, he's probably one of the best W keyers in the game. So no surprise he's thriving in this W key meta. Playing placement in these invitationals doesn't seem to be the way to go just because the points are so high, unfortunately. I was wrong about that. I figured people would be trying to play a little bit more placement, but it seems that getting kills is definitely the way to go to get these points and get up. So he's landing agency. Again, very high profile drop, so sees blue sub, controller player's best friend. And now, I don't know if he has a specific route or anything. I believe he's more of just he doesn't really play too much with, he's just see loot, get loot. Again, I'm not sure. You can obviously tell he has knowledge. Again, cones are great ways to break into all this stuff. Do this quick. Good stuff getting protected early on just in case he doesn't want to get shot from above. But 2 quick free chests. He's got really good started loot. Yeah, he's doing really well. Yeah, this is a really good route for here. Pretty much guarantees you at least 30 shield. Cones that off immediately. Again, all these cones make this go so fast. Yeah, he's got really good loot to start off with. As you can see, this is definitely a way to navigate through this area a lot faster. Just building straight through. Smart, again, go get a disguise. Don't have to worry about bots. Maybe you can trick some people, but then you don't have to worry about the turrets. And you can also get this chest, which usually is going to give you, I think, a silenced blue sub usually. Wow, and he gets 2 suppressed scars. Yeah, so he's got a gold assault rifle, blue, so really good loot, obviously. One of the benefits of landing. He sees Midas right here, so again, it'll be interesting to see if he kind of baits and see if anyone's going to take him or if he's just going to just absolutely beam him. I think he's baiting Midas, maybe hoping someone will come try to attack the card. But I don't believe that's actually going to happen. You know what it is? He sees a henchman down over there see a henchman over there getting revived. So he knows that there's other enemies here. So possibly could be baiting that. But it's real smart to take this way with Midas, and it's silent, so again, can't really tell. Protecting his head, really smart. Now he's got the key card. Wow, drops the blue tack for, it's pretty wild. Does a really good job of getting out there exiting. Not too much to say here. He wants to control all this space. It'll be interesting to see how to play this. Yeah, not a lot of good for me. A solo drop spot is not having this little bout of mats would be very terrifying to deal with constantly. But it looks like he's going to get this completely free. I love that he's built out a metal too, making it take a little bit longer for everything to broke into. Man, he's got the most insane setup right now. He's absolutely stacked. I don't know if he's baiting someone or not. Yep, he hears someone. Actually, you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm actually going to turn on... I think he's actually muted right now because he's playing music, but So we can have a little bit of the game audio, right? We need a little bit of the game audio. Good. He sees that the wall's briefly edited, so he takes a shot with his pump to make sure. Pre-holding. Ooh, maybe you've caught him in the cone. Oh, it was just a ghost henchman. Unfortunate. Now he realizes, hey, I'm sure that guy backed off, realized, shit, he's got all this control. He's got the vault. There's no need. But again, look at that. That setup is real good. He's got a pad. He's got max shield, gold AR, purple pump, mythic drum. He's got enough mats now from the vault. And that other guy that was W key obviously went away, so I expect him to go just now farm up and kind of just W key around if he can. Again, smart again, always, if you're going to be landing here, going at this spot, make sure that you're, using the henchman thing to make sure you don't have to worry about getting shot by them because they're rather annoying. Good. I'm assuming he's just going to... Just making sure, again, can't hurt to check. He's just going to get materials farm around here. It'll be interesting to see where he pushes out and see if there's anything really consistent with what he does or anything that he, like a specific loot path, which I just wouldn't expect him to be that. I don't think of him as a true cerebral player. I think he's more just an instinct, just absolute, just fragger. Someone that just doesn't require the amount of brain power needed to play. He's just that good at just killing people. He doesn't have to really worry about it. Again, not much to say right now. Again, he's kind of fishing. Again, good stuff. I like that he's preemptively building a thing over his head. Now the question is he going to drop these big pots? I think you always drop big pots for fish, especially if you have four floppers are definitely much more valuable than 3 bigs. I love how he's playing cautious too. He's not really he's making sure that he's covering his head when he can. He may even drop the gold assault rifle. I wouldn't be surprised. Ugh. There's no way he's leaving the pump. No way this man just left the purple spaz. No way. I must be dreaming. That's crazy. I would have gone pump drum gun personally, so. He got tagged from somewhere. Yeah, there. He sees where it is. Maybe a guy trying to just get some storm surge tags. He's going to go back and get that slurp fish, right? He knows he's got slurp fish on the bank. There's no reason for him to waste it big when he could just come back, eat a slurp fish. That guy was probably using just for storm surge. Again, being very smart and being safe. Very interesting. He obviously, again, with the W key mindset, maybe having as much spray on controller is good. And just, but when you're W keying, you definitely want to have heals and opportunities. See, let's look at this aim assist and 3 missed shots. I know crazy to some that it doesn't actually hit every shot for you, but again, part of it. So again, a rather a little bit more slow paced than I would have figured. For Jacob, his mats aren't too good either, and he's just out in the middle of the open getting shot by everyone looking for. You can tell these guys are obviously having storm surge bases. I mean, he could definitely vibe with the drum gun. But again, he's got to get his materials up if he's expecting. At least he's got brick, but he's gonna get some metal here. Oh, he's got another favorable zone. Okay, let's see. So he's middle of second. He's getting spammed to the back. So this guy wants a fight. He's low materials. Oh my god. Okay, that guy just threw. I mean, he was absolutely massacred. Let's just take a look back at it. I mean, not too much to say. Like, with the amount of mats, we got to end this fight. He ends this fight so quick. Guy hits a nasty pump shot for 160. But again, just the drum gun's so good. And again, carrying those heals. And now he's got all those materials. He's probably good for Surge for a good amount. I would be... Since he's second zone, he's probably not going to base up. What he could do... Oh, he sees a kid swimming in the water back behind him. He may use... Yep. That guy saw that other opportunity for loot. I don't know if he got any of it. And the guy is backing off. But something he could do is, I don't know how many materials are there. He could extend to make a base and just use those materials. I mean, he doesn't have to. Just because it's second zone, you don't know where it's going to pull. And you can see just the storm surge everywhere. People's just looking for quick tags whenever. So, interesting. Again, second zone, right? It's really not that big a deal. That he's building out of wood. Right, because more than likely he's going to probably have to move at some point, so save your hard mats. In these early zones, you really want to focus on these surge, like when you're just worried about surge and stuff. Just build these little temporary wood bases that you can easily get farmed back up. With nades not being in the game, not that big of an issue that you have to worry about getting stacked. So he's probably just going to sit here, wait till next zone pulls. And so he's probably not, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't sit here until next circle moves. But again, a little bit surprised that he didn't use all those extra materials he had off of that kill. I think he probably had around 800. There would have been no harm in where he was. I know it was underwater, but he could have easily used all those materials. So again, just... something that he's dead middle circle. He's probably going to get circle more likely than not. Where he's at, he's in a really good spot. Again, nothing too crazy with the W King. Boy, Vinny in the Vinny, shout out to Vinny. This is my boy Rich Homie Quinn's fucking duo in the kill feed, getting a kill. Just kind of move it back and forth. Like I said, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. And I think this is actually not that bad of an idea to do. If you can, and this may sound stupid, but sitting in a box, your hands aren't warmed. You're sitting there doing nothing. There's literally no harm in sitting here just dicking around, I guess you could say. Just flexing and do whatever you need to do to make sure that you're in the game, you're attentive. But you can tell this base is not even serious. He's not even building. He has no intentions of building a permanent base here. He's just essentially just waiting to see where zone goes. And then there's not much to really say about this. To be completely honest, again, I mean, what are we going to talk about? He's waiting for next circle to come, third zone. You want to be middle third because you get middle fourth. Just basic general stuff. I talked about it in my last video when we were talking about rotations. But again, so he got he's still, just because he's so center, he somehow got that zone. So my guess is he'll definitely move up for some better amount of position. He's going to peek first. He notices there's that guy. Ooh, he might get a free beam on this kid. This kid's playing very dumb right now. Oh yeah. This guy has no clue. I think gets absolutely lasered. So again, just nothing to say other than that. That guy's just lost. That guy's panicking. You could tell he was panicking. Again, get more refreshed on the mats. He doesn't really need anything. He doesn't really gain anything from that except for other than 4 points. It's a free kill on a guy not paying attention. And then now he's deciding to move. I figured he would have moved earlier. But again, he saw that guy just kind of playing with himself. Love to switch to hard right there, right? Just expend a little bit. He's going to probably just get underneath this bridge and get into hard materials. He may switch to brick. Ooh, gets a little bit laser. He may get to brick right here. Yep, and then farm this brick out. Exactly what happened. Smart. So he's pretty much middle third, so he's more than likely to get middle fourth, and even if he doesn't, he's going to more than likely have a very short amount of distance to go, extending that life, all that good stuff. I like getting in the cone there to make sure extra protection while taking the big. Good cone peeking. Just trying to get information, trying to figure out what to do. So again, he's in a good spot where he is. Looking for tags, even though he doesn't really need to. He's got 2 kills. He's probably good on Surge. This first game may not even go to Surge. I'm not sure. It probably will. It's 61. It's very possible it will. The good thing is also he's in this river as well. He's right. He can access this river if he really doesn't go anywhere quickly. Which I wouldn't recommend. Rotating river gets you beamed, but you know, it's not that bad. It's a little bit careless from Jacob right there. I was about to say, I was like, you know that there's a guy there. Why are you farming out in the open? But ends up eating a 1 AR tag for it for a couple masks. Not really worth it. If you really wanted it that bad, could have maybe built out of wood and farmed it up. But I wanted to say it's not worth losing that any amount of health for that little amount of material gain. But I'm gonna guess that he gets a pretty favorable zone. Not that great, but again, he's more mid, so he's not edge, so he doesn't have to go that far. And he could literally, he will be in that water since he's going upstream. He could probably take, I don't know. Is he what he's doing here? Something else is he's editing the wall to get better information, and then he's holding to make sure, or he should be holding. Innocence does a really great job of that. I talked about Innocence VOD review that he does this a ton. Is that he always, even if he hasn't made an edit or anything, he always acts like someone's going to be spamming out his wall. This guy building up in wood right here, I feel like he's definitely going to tunnel over and key. Be very, very protected, very careful. I wonder if he backs off from this. He doesn't want to expend too many mats. Maybe let this guy build for him. So he's kind of built a little bit of a tunnel. Interesting. Good stuff. Again, he didn't want to overextend there for a kill. I mean, he didn't hit him, he hit him hard, but not that hard. But again, better awareness. He's looking ahead of him. See, way above Storm Surge. And what he's done here now by pressuring that guy has allowed him to basically get a freer rotate in terms of material cost. And now he's playing edge for half and half, which is really good. He's in brick. He's got a good amount of mats, and he's got a pad. So he's looking very good. He's pressuring this kid off his lair. This guy will probably move up lair, which he just did. Exactly, you don't want to deal with a drum gun. That's smart. Again, you have this power weapon. People are going to respect it. And so if you don't want this person on your lair, you get that guy immediately off your lair. You can knock it down or spray him out to get him off. Good offensive cone peeking right now. Good little angle right there. Catches this guy lacking. Fortunately, that guy's getting spammed out from everywhere. He sees this guy in wood. He's going to probably just, yep, exactly. Good decommit right there. Ooh, a little scary right there. But again, like, no, when you have that drum gun, you could shred through wood. It's worth it. He placed the ramp to exploit, and then he kind of scared that guy off going for an opportunity. Unfortunately, didn't get it. Oh, that is beautiful. That is really good understanding of where your opponent is. That's really, really, really smart. Really smart understanding. Let me see what's wrong with the game. I know what's wrong with the game. Give me a second. We're gonna have it really low, so we could get better understand. But again, let's just watch that again. Understanding. So we'll watch this whole sequence. He sees this kid again with the wood exploits in. Not much to say there. A little bit scary right here. Yeah, you can hear him go, "Whoa!" But you're going the same thing. Yeah, so you get fucking beamed by the whole lobby. But he looks down here and notices that a wall is barely good at it. Notices that's reset, so then he knows that wall's weak, and he lands just perfectly, just phases right through it. That guy has no clue. I mean, that's a free kill. That's such a smart W key. He's going to extend in metal because he probably has extra metal to work with. So this guy is rotating the water, very dangerous. Ooh. Yeah. A little bit interesting on the pad there. Not that long of a rotate the pad, but maybe, I don't know. He maybe saw how congested it was and didn't really want to worry about it. He ended up not getting, he only got hit for 25. Oh, he got an extra pad off that guy. Definitely worth then. I apologize, I didn't see that. I was like, you know, you have the extra pad, you might as well use it, right? If that was his only pad, I would have been a little bit questionable, but since he got a pad off that guy, 100% makes sense for him to pad there. See, good switch right there. Again, just something to notice right there. You saw that it was wood. Said that's not acceptable in this late fifth. Ooh, max rotate. So I would be, again, I like this decision right here to take the big. You're probably not going to have that much time anymore. He's going to probably look around him to see, good, holding his build, making sure that he's not going to get pressured by anything. He should 100% launch pad here. That's exactly what he does. Oof, oof. So it just catches a guy, unfortunate. He's at a call with Thomas right now, actually. Look how his head he's staying. Again, landing that guy's tart was just so smart. Unfortunately, there's not much that guy can really do to defend that. I would have honestly preferred to use his wood while he's rotating more, because now he has no more brick. But he can look back. This catches this guy just. He's lost. That guy, not much to say about that guy. Just didn't build a wall. Got a decently long rotate, so he's gonna probably play flopper game. Maybe look for a height play, which is he has enough mats to do this, right? You can only really do this if you have the materials to do so. He just found some more too, which he actually didn't go for. He saw height was immediately free. It's easy. He probably doesn't have the mats to hold this very long. Gets that kid off his lair immediately. He's saving his metal for later. You could probably connect to this guy. Yep, which he does. Good. Taking it big. He's got time. Holding height. So 200 materials. He can use some of those. It's another freebie. Oh, the Silent Scar is so good. I don't care what anybody says. The AR is just lethal. It's always been probably the most consistently lethal in terms of accuracy gun in the game, at least in my opinion. It has a wide bloom, but man, it lasers up close. So going down, make sure he doesn't take fall. He's got 2 floppers. Unfortunate, man. He loses this game, I guarantee, because that grappler just jumps in that guy's box. Why not?
What the fuck? He just got in. Whatever. 53%.
And again, not much to say about that. The guy just got in, just jumped in. He played that pretty well. Unfortunate, the grappler there. That was his game to really... If he didn't have to deal with the grappler, you probably would have won that game.
Like, I hold tight and I win that game if there's no fucking grapple.
Yep, yeah, exactly what he said. He said, I win that fucking game if I don't... If he's 100% correct. That's unfortunate, but... really good first game, 55. You're definitely going to take that. All right, so we're going to look at his second game, I believe. I want to make sure... Fortnite Trackers looks a little bit wrong on what happened when and what happened where. So again, another agency land for Mr. Jacob himself right here. Again, as you can see, it doesn't really look like he has a specific loot path. As he's now landed up top here before he landed. I think he just lands on whatever he sees and then goes.
Hey, pop out at the card.
Oh, you got chill. I need to listen.
Yeah.
I'm actually fucking nervous right now.
He said he's nervous.
If I die, I'm gonna scream.
So again, really good loot starting off, as you could tell. He's had pumps of his first 2 games. Let's see if he finds some players.
Yo, I'm actually fucking scared of that.
Nah, bro, you chilling. You got 55 points your first game, bro. Just shit on
Oh,
this kid.
fuck, never mind. I got Big Daddy right here.
Yeah.
Man pulls a purple pump, so he's now 2 games with a purple pump. Navigating, sees this guy down low. He's probably gonna pop him. It should just... Good job. He's just getting in. It's just...
Fuck out the game, Goofy.
Hey, you're dumb bitch. I guess this dash a dash you a fake out for, remember? Are you on con now?
Not much to say. I mean, he cracked a unsuspecting victim for 68 and then just shut out as well, and the guy got put underneath a vent. He's
Are you on con?
just in a bad... This area, again, is just a horrible area to fight in if you're not comfortable being in this area. I'd recommend, if you are landing here, be really damn good at W keying and have a really good understanding of the area and everything. I don't know if he's trying to fight Midas.
Yeah, look, controller classic. Look, controller classic.
Oh my god, that's Soggy's.
Look, controller classic. Soggy's controller classic, buddy. I'm just kidding, Soggy's GG, buddy. He's so pissed right now. Not even trolling.
Soggy's is actually another controller player, but
Nice stack, but I just don't have a shotgun.
again, not much to say there. I mean, a little lack of awareness from Soggy's right there. And just sometimes the dangers of going in. And again, look at this, no shotgun.
Bro, my shotgun didn't even shoot. Dude, that shit's so...
Get building out of hard. On the mats you can get into.
Bro, I swear, if I don't get a shotgun, I'm gonna freak out right now.
It's unfortunate, it's unfortunate.
I'm gonna flip the freak out.
You're gonna flip out, dude. Chill, dude.
I'm chilling right now. Sorry.
Get that suppressed scar, yes, sir.
RPG.
All SMG right now. Right now you'd be in paradise. All SMG.
Gotta go grab that.
Again,
Grab that bad little John. That bad little John. You feel me?
let's see if he actually grabs.
That harpoon.
Harpoon
Oh, wait,
John.
you shot me, dude. That bad little John. RPG, I don't take RPGs. Chat 3 hills. Win the meta. Come on.
Hey, let him know, bro.
Win the meta. Win the meta. Yes. take RPGs.
Why can't I upgrade this shit?
Wow, very interesting. So he says he doesn't take RPGs.
What game am I playing here, dude?
Says the meta. He says the meta is 3 heals.
Oh, a werewolf!
Yeah, you're
A werewolf! I'm not taking it, bro.
And I guess when you have the gold drum gun, I mean, or the mythic drum gun, does it really? Do you really need a shotgun?
How to make sure
I feel like I guess you don't. You don't need a shotgun, is what.
pick up a spaz now. It's no difference. New game, same routine. Just know that. Wait, oh, hold on. Nah. This dude taking my fishing spots, bro. God, I'm not fucking with that. Come here.
This guy's so clueless.
Bro, tell me why I got a white pump right now, baby.
I'm surprised he decided to take that with really kind of bad. Kind of a really bad engagement, honestly, to start off.
I need to keep this bad little John loaded. God.
He's kind of playing a little bit of mind games. Trying to bait him.
I just harpooned him.
He didn't mean to. I don't think he even mean to harpoon him.
Dude.
He's kind of just burning a ton of mats. This is really interesting.
Holy shit. You scared? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucking scared now.
Now we're running low on materials.
I bet.
Yeah, this whole engagement was just, I think, a little bit rushed. We'll see if he just gets in right here.
There we go, get out the game.
Absolutely.
There's no way you
How many
thought
points? How many points? How many points?
68. There's no way this kid actually thought he had a chance. Thought he stood a
That's what I
chance.
said. The other kid has only been tagged once.
Eliminate your ass out
He's
of
harpooned him once, and then just the drum gun literally just turned the fight.
You look so good for me.
What?
Again, just kind of shambles on match. He's gonna. Again, in landing these center spots, you don't really have to worry about rotating. A big deal. You got to be really good at fighting landing these center spots.
You look so good.
He may go up to risky. May go up to salty.
Liza, babe. That's a Liza.
Get out of here, NBK. Johnny, what are you doing? What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stupid bitch, get on my game.
Oh wow, you said it. Wow.
This is very interesting commentary.
What's up, Big Will Man?
So he's playing the meta. So he says 3 hill meta. Very interesting. He's getting more center zone.
Why? 'Cause you're about.
Well, actually, he's probably just going to go get wood.
Some dog
Those
shit.
fights take so long. Half the time I literally just run away. I don't.
Yeah. Shit ain't worth it, bruh. Hey, but if you get the drum gun now, that
But
shit
if I get that,
over
if I
quick.
get that John,
That
if I
shit
get that
over
John,
quick.
Lil John, oh,
It's over.
disgusting controller cheater. What's up, Timmy? This kid's looking like a lost dog, chat. Look at him. Oh no, why are you running tags from that way when sun is this way?
He actually just chooses not to engage there. Again, don't really need to take a center zone mid game fight.
I'm phoning G on.
So not much to say.
Yo, chat, if I win this game, can I get 100 gifted subs?
Let's see if he decides to take some shots at him.
Can I get 100 get this?
With 3 kills, again, he's not gonna have to worry about surge.
I'm not streaming, by the way. I'm just asking.
Ooh.
That head thing, bitch.
I feel like I have a good chance.
I feel like Gucci Mane in 2018.
It's pretty big.
Don't make no sense.
Must be pretty nice to be vibing like this. Vibing. I wonder if he keys this kid. This kid is on edge zone of second, already boxed up. I feel like, again, that's to a really good player. That's like, this guy is. He may just go up and just key this kid. Unless he's already left. Interesting. Waited till he actually built to take shots, but this guy switches to metal. I like the layer switch right there and switching into hard. I believe he realizes it'd be kind of stupid to force that fight.
I'm 3-2-2. I think I need a pad in someone's box right here, dude.
Here, dude. Right here, dude.
I'm only 20, can't nobody tell me shit. I'm slime.
It'd be interesting to see if he's not doing that good on mats like he said.
I'll try to keep
Yo,
the lobby
headshot
going.
snipe 3, 2, 1. Nope.
He did burn a bunch of them just coming up to that guy, not really doing anything. So again, not really too cerebral play.
Hey, man,
Dude, I got WD.
As you could tell, he's rapping, he's vibing, and again, that's just not the type of player.
Say, oh god, he's controller. Is he a cheater? Controller
He's a
cheater.
cheater. Oh, God.
He's a controller
Dude,
player.
no. Literally, he didn't. I got on his wall, I started pickaxing it, and instead of editing out on me, he just minigun like through his wall. Like, he doesn't even do it.
I'll say that's a cheater. Dirty little cheater. On
Okay.
controller. He's on controller.
I like this move though to kind of get away from this guy and maybe get some more materials.
One of my controller slimes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, this dude's looking like a lost dog.
That's you!
Let's see what.
I'm fighting you just for saying some
Bitch,
goofy
get
shit.
your bitch ass out of here.
Chill, bro, chill.
Ooh, Bush, maybe get a. Ooh, I thought he was gonna go through. Maybe he fights this guy on edge. Yep. Immediate key. Tries to exploit in his box. So quick right there.
Or reload his bad Lil John. I need a map refresh.
Think you heard that guy's shield break, so oh yeah, he's getting in. No matter what. You see how he kind of tap fires with this thing, just to kind of.
Later, Vinny.
That was Vinny. Jeez, GG's man, GG's to the homie Vinny.
Hey, make no sense. Make no sense.
So there's that math refresh, and now he's also got a pad.
Who's next? Who's next? 2 pads? I think I want 4 pads. Who's next? Who's next?
So again, real smart.
Dog Don? I know he did get the little mop right quick.
Unfortunately, he was getting just not much to say. Just sure.
3 fucking purple pumps, or 4 purple pumps from, and 2 gold.
And again, no pumps.
Dude, you can't be saying this.
Three purple
Chill, bro.
spaz left as a controller player. That might just speak to the level of power that the drum gun can bring to your loadout.
And there's like 4 pumps laying around, dude. This is such a weird spawn.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, I have 2 pads right now, but like, I want 4, bro.
Alright, I'm back.
I want 4.
Again, nothing.
Let's go, Thomas.
How many points? Yeah.
70.
You got a
Nice.
shotgun, you're gonna die? Say, oh, wallahi.
I'm wallahi Anjali.
Anjali last night. Look at this little dude looking like a lost dog. Look at him typing out! Blah, 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 blah. Oh shit, I'm scared. Hold up.
Bro, Wavy's a trip.
Oh.
Guy's dancing.
Bro, as soon as you said that,
Hold on,
someone just
shut up.
started beating me.
This is just so mindless. Okay, thank God. He just jumped into a box where he had no piece control. Luckily, he realized it got out. Good angle. Oh, ping. Blocks off. Good enemy cone gets in. Oh, that's it.
Like a lost dog, Anton. Looking like a lost dog. Can we get 50 gifted subs for that kill?
Hey, bro, can we get 300 gifted subs for that kill?
That was
Holy
Pog
shit,
Jam.
shit on him.
That was Pog champ.
That was Bogart.
Again,
Oh my God,
it's
look at
just.
this little flop. Look at him. Look at me. Look at my soul. It's a flopper. Look at this flopper. Look at this flopper. Look at this flopper. Alright, let's go. I ain't done yet though.
You know what I need?
Again, just pure, just abusing just the drum gun. I mean, can't blame him.
Are you in A game?
30 zone, 5 kills. Let's get in boxes and
Sheesh.
I'm literally getting in boxes. This shit's
See
coming.
alphaing this guy on high ground. is so ballsy. Oh, good piece control. We're gonna...
Oh, he's 1 HP, he's 1 HP. Dead. Later, Rosie. No. I'm sorry, this had to happen to you, little guy. Mate, no.
Alright, we'll watch this over again. So again, good piece control right here. That's his own ramp, and he doesn't even shoot through it. It's just, again, just...
No. I'm sorry, this had to happen.
Just how strong the drum gun is. You care about Avis, you could talk about Avises, you could talk about
I'm getting sprayed like
that is controller.
I should have kept anonymous mode on, because Jesus Christ. Dude, maybe I should have kept anonymous mode on, man. Fuck.
I love what he's doing right here, though. He's going back to this old box where he knows all these extra mats are that he had to burn through, and he's just going to refresh. And boom, pretty much gets back. You know he's got heals back here, extra heals back here.
Yo, Chad, what's he looking like? He looking like a flopper. He looking like a flopper. Oh, wait, there's a kid in here. You're looking mad lost, brother.
This kid has the grab
Show.
sleep.
Again, just pure, just W key. Catches an empty space, breaks into his blocks. There's no way. This is so chaotic. How he hasn't gotten tagged for 100 is insane to me.
Brother, you're 1 HP, dude.
And this is again.
I need a drop. Maybe go up. Brother, you're 1 HP, man. You just gotta give me the kill in this one. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, man, no shit. Yeah.
Just getting absolutely smashed by the whole lobby. And again, no regard for positioning, as you can see.
Dude, there's no way I just let a kid get away from me.
Now we've wasted a ton of materials. We've got nothing for it. All for 4 points. I don't know if it's truly worth it.
That bad moves on.
I mean, he has 6 kills, for sure. And that's maybe this is why he won. Maybe this meta really just favors just Wing.
I need a refresh, dude. Fuck.
He says he has 6 kills and says he needs a refresh. The whole reason why he doesn't have materials is
Like, look at this shit. Like, you're just shooting me for absolutely zero reason.
continues to W key on a guy that
That was my wall.
is probably just gonna W right here. There you go.
Now this box.
Again, so far, just what I'm seeing with a lot of these engages is, oh my god, he's just blowing through so many mats. He's just blowing through. He's just blowing his load over and over and over again.
I have no clue that.
Now he's under 700 materials.
These kills going in the end game, not bad, not bad. I see some material.
Like I think controlling again for a more normal approach to playing would be to be playing a little less aggro. And when I say a little less aggro, a fuck ton less aggro. Because there's no way that this is going to be a sustainable play style in every single meta or tournament. If you don't have a mythic scar to just kind of make sure you can end these fights super fast and get refreshes, and maybe he turns this game into something special. Who knows? But he doesn't have a lot of materials. He's got to max rotate. He's gonna have to pad.
Like, is he in that box? He's gonna land on someone. What's wrong with Wavy? Bro, chat, listen. If you want to do good, you just gotta have fun. See, I'm having fun. I'm not trying too hard. Like, I'm trying, but I'm not sweating too hard. You know.
That is true. He says if you want to be good, you gotta kind of vibe and just play. And that's just something not every person can do though. 100%.
You just gotta vibe out, have fun, bro. That's like Fortnite wants you to get mad to throw you off, but they can't do that to me.
That is true. I don't know.
Vibing.
He's definitely vibing. I'll give him that.
Thanks, dude.
All right,
That means
so
a lot to me. You just don't even know.
I'm surprised not using the Dragacorn. Let's see if he gets tagged.
Yo.
Didn't get in.
Don't be pussy.
Nah, he's dead. Quick dead. Quick dead.
And again,
Quick dead.
and he got
On that kid.
and he got the grappler.
And I have grapple now. And mythic scar.
God.
Oh, make no sense. No, it don't make no sense. Hey.
Wow, that's just completely fucking fair. Shit.
No, thanks.
Let's put $40,000 in the line. Yeah.
Again, no shotgun again. All spray. Interesting to drop down there.
I ain't gonna lie, G.
Nah, get the zone, bro.
Fuck. I just choked right there. This zone pop.
I thought you were in moving. What?
He's sitting in zone, bro.
Spray him. You gotta keep pressure so he doesn't pop floppers. He'll die.
Probably needs. Yep, I like going up the layer. He got a fortunate zone. And again, just abusing that drum gun got him.
He's spraying my wall, bro. You gotta chill with that shit, long. Don't make no sense. Nah, don't make no sense. I ain't tarp out.
He's got so many extra materials, he can definitely tarp out for sure. Give him a ton of space.
Lucky I could grapple.
You also could grapple as well. Probably be safer to use materials. You could definitely do this. Just look back and just laser kids. Jesus, he's 1700 above surge.
Nah, nah.
Give her the pad.
Oh shit.
Took a little bit of damage, not that big a deal. Sees this guy, just probably.
Fuck that.
I love the disengage right there. Realize that it's not worth it to just stay there. You could just probably. He's probably going to conserve pad. Excellent. Smart. Good. Some better cerebral gameplay. Now he's in. He's got maths.
Refresh, bro.
Yep. Great piece control right there.
So my cone doesn't place or what?
Oh, we didn't get the cone. I thought for sure. Thought for sure.
Shit, that was a hard shot, little guy. Back. Oh shit, not where I wanna be.
Yeah, he's in a world of hurt right now.
Dead. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Oh my god, this kid's on me, dude.
Wow. I would even pop another flopper. Yeah. Fourth. There you go. Good.
I'm alive, I'm alive. God, I'm alive.
Bro, if you're full health and you're stuck somewhere, just rush him. Fuck that bitch.
Yep. The grappler can get you a lot of sticky situations. Get him ahead. He's got a decent enough mats.
What the fuck?
He's played this end pretty. He's got into a bad layer and then just. Yep. Play a little flop ski.
Dumbass, bro.
For me?
You're good.
About to grapple the height. Not gonna lie.
Work
Yeah.
it.
Yep. And there you go.
Nice. Yes.
Good decision to finally use materials.
We got that gold star.
Uses materials. He's making a really good job late.
Oh shit. You just got me fucking
Really, really good job of using all his floppers and using all his mats again. That's all you can ask for. Maximizing what you have. So he maximized what he had. He got out of a real sticky situation. So overall, I'd say nothing too cerebral to learn. Just something I'd take away from Wave. He's absolutely elite at W King, using power loot to his advantage, and just basically having the ability to play loose and relaxed, which is something that probably is not talked about a ton. But this man is rapping and vibing in the middle of these high pressure tournaments, and he is just chilling. He just plays. He's so it's natural to him. It doesn't seem like he has to try. He's just very, very relaxed, very confident in his abilities to W key, and he plays the way that style. So if you want to get better at W keying, just watch what Jacob does in terms of just abusing all the power. I mean, he just abuses the power loot. that's in the game, and that's something that if that suits your playstyle, that's something I would definitely advise to do. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like and subscribe. I post on YouTube 3 times per week. I also post on Twitter. I stream constantly on Twitch and Instagram. I also post on Instagram. All of those links will be down in my description. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.